All right. Welcome everyone. Let's quick start the session today. So today's session is going to be about exploring ServiceNow for Microsoft 365 and Teams. So before we go on further, quick reminder on safe harbor notice. So in case if I'm using any forward-looking statement, this should not impact your buying decision. All right. So the session we are running today, similarly, we do have other sessions as well planned for our customers, audience. You can join us in future sessions by scanning this code, or if I can quickly share the link as well. So this is how you can join us in future session by following this link and please do self sign up. All right, great. Great. Good to see you guys. All right, let's move on further. Housekeeping rules. So this session is going to be recorded as well as it is going to posted on ServiceNow community page along with these presentations. So no need to worry about recordings and the presentation. You will have those post this session. If not today, in a few days, you will have those available for your reference. With this, just quick introduction about myself. Myself, Jitu Chauhan, based out of India, ServiceNow office in Bangalore. I'm part of product success management group here in ServiceNow, and do take care a couple of customers in APAC region. With this, quickly move on. I'm gonna skip the poll so that I can have enough time to quickly run through the session. Just to remind you, in case if you have any question in between, you can utilize the Q&A button in the Zoom screen. You can post your question there. I'll try to pick those questions and respond you. Yeah. For this, let's quickly start. So, why organization they want to adopt a better communication channel like Microsoft Teams, and the best workflow solution like a ServiceNow, because they want a better experience for their their employees, their end users. And of course, they want to drive efficiency as well. So this is what the mission critical statement behind the overall integration between both the platforms, Microsoft ecosystem as well as ServiceNow platform. With this, move on. So what are the common challenges that typically we see in our day-to-day work life as an employee? If you have so many different communication apps or channels, then employees they feel stressed. Multiple apps will drive inefficiencies during the work day. If you're working on different apps, then of course you will miss out the information, right? So these are the common challenges that we see in our day-to-day working life. So why ServiceNow for Microsoft? The reason behind it, we partnered with the Microsoft ecosystem is, by just marrying the one of the best communication, environment along with the best workflow platform like a ServiceNow, they can marry together and really provide a efficiency and as well as the better experience for their end customers, not only while having the communication as well as having a relevant information at the one screen at the one app. So this is what the reason, how our end users they can get benefit or the employees they can benefit. Of course, if we have multiple actions together at the one app or one scheme, this is always driving happiness in the employee. It will increase the productivity, not only end users as well as agents as well. So this is what the idea behind it. It will give an optimal collaboration option, agent with end users and end users back to the agent, right? So let me switch off my video for a minute during the session so that we have better screen. All right, good. So by having integration between ServiceNow platform and Microsoft Teams or even 365 ecosystem, it is going to speed up, and it will increase the efficiency for agent. It will increase the efficiency of employee to have everything together at one uh, screen. Ultimately, what it is going to drive? It is going to drive the deflection incidents. It is going to help agents to resolve cases faster by having all the information at one place. It is going to bring internal and as well as external stakeholders together. In such situations where we have a major incident, we have a major problem in the system, and we want to mobilize our resources quickly. So these integrations will really help ultimately to have a common platform for the end users. With this, I'm moving further. So what exactly drive it? If we talk about the different personas, so what this integration brings for CIO? For CIO, I think it is really maximizing their investment to bring the efficiency and the collaboration within the organization. So this is what the goal which is fulfilling this integration. For service owners, it is always handful and easy to mobilize the resources in case of such incidents where we need a quick communication, between employees, between teams to mobilize them. For agent, I think it's super easy. It really gives them to collaborate all the information in one screen. It gives them flexibility to engage with the end user to understand the issues in a better way, and then respond them and close them quickly. For employees, I think one of the best easy is, they can really utilize the power of ServiceNow within Microsoft Teams or even Microsoft 365 ecosystem. So it's always a great experience for them. With this, so I was talking about the scalability, right? So see, so many different things can be done by using this integration. So whether it's getting employee center or your employee portal on the Microsoft Teams or 365 ecosystem, whether it's a notification, actionable notification actually, where it can drive not only just give the information, as well as it also give option to act on any information within uh, Microsoft ecosystem. So for example, Microsoft Teams, right? So you can see the variety of use cases it can cover by having both the system is integrated, Microsoft as well as ServiceNow. Of course, there is an option to have a live agent chat, deal with MIM or major incident management, using the flow designer spokes to utilize the capability of Microsoft Graph APIs. And then, this is what the newest addition, where employees, they can utilize ServiceNow employee portal within M365 Outlook ecosystem. So see the scalability with this. Before I'm moving further, I want to see if we have any questions. Okay, not till now. Awesome. So as part of this session, I will cover up a couple of demos as well. So probably we'll learn how easy it is to set up this integration, between both the systems. So before that, I would like to talk about, how we drive the efficiency by integrating both the systems. So you can see the employee center or employee portal, popularly known as within ServiceNow, can be accessible in the M365 ecosystem or Microsoft Teams, which I will show you in a few minutes. Virtual agent capabilities can also utilize directly in Microsoft Teams. So, end user, they don't need to really go into ServiceNow and start having the virtual agent integration. They can utilize the chat or virtual agent capabilities within Microsoft Teams. For agent, there is really a good option. So we have something called Service Operations Workspace, one-stop shop for agent to solve the problems, incident, change, everything together at one place for them to act. It will reduce further MTTR, or it will help to improve the mean time to resolve by utilizing the team conversation and conferences. Um, I think for the MIM management, it's easy for them to utilize the major incident management capabilities, and they can utilize how teams can help them to mobilize their team to have a transparent in communication. And of course, agent can also initiate chat with the employee or the end user to understand the issue better and help them or resolve the issue quickly. So these are the couple of capabilities. We'll see individually them in our demo session. With this, if you are new, or if you don't know about the Employee Center, so Employee Center in ServiceNow is really a one-stop shop for your end employees. Employee Center really covers everything that is required for your employees within the organization, whether it's creating incident or getting a KPI article or understanding the holiday plans, everything all together in Employee Center. So in case if you're not using now, you can start using the Employee Center for your organization and see the efficiency. So what brings here? Employee Center is now accessible within Microsoft ecosystem, or M365 ecosystem. End users or your employees, they can interact with the Employee Center or Employee Portal within Microsoft Team interface as itself. They don't need to really go back and open the page separately. So this is what the capability really is coming through this integration. Let me move on. Of course, your employees can use virtual agent capabilities that we have in ServiceNow platform, and VA conversations can be initiated within Microsoft Teams. So see the power of that employee will get. They don't need to really go away from their own favorite communication tool if they're using Microsoft Teams. They don't need to juggle here and there. We do have something like a live agent support within Microsoft Teams. So if any of your employee they want to connect with the agent, then they can really utilize the live agent support within Microsoft Teams. They don't need to go back and open the ServiceNow page and then start the interaction. So as I already spoke about Service Operations Workspace, I'll show you more capabilities when I go for demo. Yeah, also I want to talk about how easy it is to configure both the systems together. Before I go there, quickly see if I have any questions. Okay, no questions as of now. So it seems like we are going good. Don't hesitate to ask question in the Q&A section in Zoom. All right, so I was talking about how easy it is to integrate both the systems, right? If you have your Microsoft Teams tenant, I think then simply it is you have to just install a couple of plugins from the ServiceNow store into your ServiceNow platform or instance, and simply you can search for ServiceNow for Microsoft, and then you will see this option, install Azure apps. Very easy. Just clicking by mouse, you can install the application. So it will look like something this. You will have this application once you install the necessary plugins on your service instance. Then simply just click on the install. It will install the app. It will just validate your integration with Microsoft by just logging to your tenant. Once you have authenticated, then probably you will have this kind of a screen. Everything installed. Notify connector is ready. Request page chat. All this is actually ready to use within ServiceNow. Okay, step 2 would be, so once we have both the systems connected, the next step would be to really generate a manifest file, which will bring a lot of capability to customize your experience for employees. So if you go here, click on ServiceNow for Teams, click on New, then you can really customize your experience how you do what kind of experience that you want your end users or your employee should have when they access ServiceNow within Microsoft Teams. So you can customize really, you can really change the names. You can use your own company name. You can use your own branding. You can customize this thing. All right. The moment you have finished your customization, you will have option to, if you want to connect multiple ServiceNow instance with your tenant, Microsoft tenant, you can choose the option. If you go with the single tenant, then you can really utilize the inbuilt apps within Microsoft ecosystem that ServiceNow will provide by default. So in case if you want to use multiple service instance, then you might need to generate your own app. That is not something very complex. But yeah, always go with the default apps. Very easy. With this, you can customize the name of your employee center or your portal that you want to show, um, within Microsoft Teams to your employees. And that's it, done. Download the manifest file. This is something your configurations specific to your instance, your organization. The next step would be step number 3 is to upload these manifest files on the Microsoft Teams admin center. Pretty simple. Go to Microsoft Teams admin center, click on manage apps. And if you want to, if you're uploading this app first time, then you can upload a new app here and upload your browse your manifest file, which we just downloaded few step backs, like this, and upload. The moment it will upload, then the same customized app will start flowing down to all of your employees' Microsoft Teams. You can keep little bit flexibility on the policies, so you can review those policies. You can really set, for your employees, where do you want to show the ServiceNow Teams app within Microsoft Teams. You can customize this. And that's it. So before I jump into the M365 setup, I would like to see if we have questions. I can see. Okay, there's a question. So we are setting up service desk team. Is there a functionality that would allow us to survey the employees after an interaction? So can be trackable and reportable. You can utilize so the question from Joanne, right? So this is something about if they want to initiate some kind of a survey once they finish the interaction. So yes, I think there are a couple of inbuilt conversations within virtual agent in ServiceNow. You can utilize those conversations and initiate the surveys post the interaction. So there is no setting required in Teams. So I think this is something you can do it in your virtual agent, and it will start reflecting your interactions in Microsoft Teams as well. Hope this answers the question. There is another question. Are there any additional considerations for cloning if you connect a sub-prod instance to Teams in addition to production and connect to a specific? Okay, so there's a question. Is there any additional considerations for cloning if you connect a sub-production instance to Teams in addition to production and connect to a specific port in Teams? So of course you can connect multiple ServiceNow instances, prod and sub-prod as well. The only thing to keep in mind is if you're connecting multiple ServiceNow instance, then you might need to configure your apps. So which I'll show you what I'm talking. So there are a couple of inbuilt apps within Microsoft Teams which ServiceNow provides, and taking care of all those apps. So in case if you want to utilize multiple ServiceNow instance to be connected with, say, Microsoft Teams, like a product and a production and sub-production, you need to really take care of those apps manually. So you need to keep them up to date. You need to taking care of them, right? So you cannot utilize the out of the box apps in case of multiple instances. So that's the only take care. Rest everything is okay. Definitely, you can attach multiple instances. I hope this answers the question. So with this, no more question. Let me go on. So I was talking about Microsoft 365, which is something recently released in ServiceNow in the month of August, 2, 3 months back. So now we have capability to really utilize ServiceNow, uh, Employee Center within Microsoft 365 login. And this is something very easy. There's nothing. If you are using the out of the box apps, no customization, then you will, no need. There's nothing required as such, except these step 4 and 5. So you need to just take care of these statements, which of course. So sometimes it works directly. In case if it doesn't work, then these are the 2 steps you need to follow. The another step is on the policy side. So so in case if your end users or employees, they're not getting a M365 version of Employee Center or ServiceNow options, then these are a couple of settings that you can run through to keep it a little flexible. So you can release these integrations to your targeted, saying that within my organization, let all the employees they start using that. So you can control the release. By default, Microsoft will keep a standard release for everyone, but you can set this option to have those integrations visible to all of your employees. Yeah, so now we are on demo side. Before I go to demo, I can see one more question here. There's a question. I have created a new bot in Teams Azure to connect the subprod instance, but after cloning, it doesn't accept the detailed app ID secret etc. When trying to reconnect the post-clone subprod back to the app in Teams, happy to take this offline. All right, so probably what I can do, Ken, so the question is from Ken. I can add one slide at the end in this presentation. So once you have these slides available on community page, you can refer the slide and run through these scenarios. Awesome, thanks. There's another question popped up. Is there a recommended approach to test the integration in non-prod if we have a non-prod instance, but only a production Azure? Of course. So we, as a service now, we always recommend to have testing done on non-prod instance before rolling out to your production instance. So yeah, always test with your non-prod instance, try to connect apps, run through a couple of scenarios before it rolling out to production instance. And it's very easy. I think just simply click, and it will just integrate in few minutes. So good, awesome. Let me go further down to show you how this looks like. So if you can see here, I have I have ServiceNow instance open. In parallel, I do have Microsoft environment is also opened here. So so you can see if an employee. So this is what my Microsoft Teams is. You can see there is an option here called ServiceNow chatbot. So this is what I was talking. So when you upload your manifest file, you customize this chatbot, and you can see this app within your Microsoft Teams environment. This is really gives a option to really utilize the ServiceNow offerings within Microsoft Teams. So you can see there is an option to chat here. If I can click. So you can have a chat. You can utilize the virtual agent chat here within ServiceNow within Microsoft Teams. You can also access your employee center here. ServiceNow Employee Center here. Other than this Microsoft Teams, I was talking about 365, right? So if you log into your Microsoft 365 environment, then it's very simple. You will see this chat bot option here as well, ServiceNow app. You can open this app, and within Microsoft 365 login, you can really utilize the Employee Center. So as an employee, I do have flexibility. I don't need to go back somewhere else. I can just utilize ServiceNow capabilities within M365 environment. Similarly, if I'm a M365 Outlook online user, then yeah, I can just simply log into the Outlook online, and then here also I can see app here, ServiceNow app. So within Outlook, I can utilize ServiceNow Employee Center. So you can see these are the couple of capabilities. So if I can quickly show you in how it looks like in ServiceNow instance and how easy it is to configure. If you go to your instance, search for, so once you install the necessary plugins, you need to come to your instance, search something like ServiceNow for Microsoft Teams. So you will see these options here. The first step, if you don't know how to configure, I think if you recall the PPTs, the first option would be to install Azure apps. And as I mentioned, so the moment you will hit the install button, it's something already set up for me. But if you see the install button here, hit the install button, it will authenticate through your Microsoft tenant account, and then it will install all these. So boom, all the apps are ready to use. The next step was about the manifest file, right? So simply go here again, and you will see this option, ServiceNow for Microsoft Teams. Open here. You can click new, or if I can show you. So you can, create your own experience that you want to provide to your employees by customizing this bot or manifest file. So you can do multiple things here, branding, names, everything. You can do it here. You can download this manifest file. And next step would be to, if you recall, you need to go to your admin Microsoft Teams, log into this portal, click on manage apps, and if you want to upload your manifest, if you're creating a new app, then you can always upload your manifest here. I do have manifest already uploaded. Actually, I'm using the default app, so you will have a default app as well. So if you're not using multiple tenants, you can always use the default app. You don't need to simple use this app. If you want to do some configurations, if you want to do some kind of a rebranding in your manifest, you can always upload your new manifest file here. And once it's uploaded, it will take some time to start reflecting to the end users Microsoft Teams. So this is how simple it is. I think. Let me see if I have more questions on this integration. Okay, no question. Awesome, good. So with this, I would like to show you a couple of scenarios that something how you can utilize these capabilities, for your organization. If I really quickly show you a few scenarios. So for example, I am an end user, and if I'm an end user, so I'm Hannah, and I'm facing some issues. Oops. Let's load. So I'm Hannah Walker, and I want to take some help. So I will simply, I don't need to go back to ServiceNow instance. I can simply go to my favorite communication tool, Microsoft Teams. I can come here and, I can do so many different things. So I can access Employee Center. I can check the status of my tickets and, holiday plan, holiday calendar, everything. On top of that, I can really interact, with the virtual agent within Microsoft Teams. I think the easy way would be say hi, and whatever backend flows configured or in your instance, so those will be available here. And as an end user, I can choose from here, if I'm facing issue with email or whatever issue I'm facing, so I can utilize these things. So for example, I want to know the status of my ticket. Yeah, so it is giving me option. So you have so many tickets open. Which one you want to check the status? Say, I want to know the status of this one. So there was a term called actionable notifications, right? So this is what something we have here. You know, not only just give the status of my ticket, as well as it also give me a couple of actions around those uh, information items. So I can really literally go to incident directly from here. It will open the ServiceNow instance and it will show the incident page. It really give me option to add comments if I want to. Say yes, I want to update. Say, for example, no, I'm also not getting option to send email, right? So if I simply, I can just, I don't need to go back to my service instance for all those things. I can simply go here and, have those actions done within my own favorite tool. What else I can do? So as an, for example, if I'm an end user and I want some help, then simply I can go here, or say I want a help from live agent. Um, then I can utilize something like this. Say I want a product support. So while doing this, if I while I have interaction this, if I want to show you the agent view, um, okay. So this is what my agent, and I logged in within ServiceNow, in Service Operation Workspace. Then if you guys are new, then Service Operation Workspace is the one-stop shop for agent, where they can log in, they can see, all the uh, um, all the potential actions where they need to act, whether it's an incident or change request, everything together at one view. So, for example, I'm an agent and I'm ready to help my employees. I'm a HANA Walker employee and I want some help. So, it is asking me to describe your question. So, okay, I'm facing issue with, say, email. Okay, so it gives me a couple of articles to read through. Say, yeah, this is not something to help me to resolve the question. So here you can see I do have option within Microsoft Teams to contact an agent. If I'll click on agent, yes, I want to contact. Then, yeah, so see this. It's really just waiting for some agent to pick up. As an agent, if I come here within Azure Blue, I can see this chat request and agent. As an agent, I want to help Hannah Walker, so I can accept this. So it really gives me options. See, as an agent, I do have the historical information from this user, what kind of questions, how much virtual agent try to help the person, and somehow it was not helping the end user. So I can, as an agent, I can refer all this historical information in ServiceNow apps. Also, I do have many other options. There's something called quick actions, so I can really utilize those quick actions. If you are new to service operation workspace, then these are the couple of options as an agent they can always use. So I'm not going to talk about everything here. Uh, but if I really want to know more about this issue, I want to have an interaction with Hannah Walker, then simply I can really initiate a team call from SOW, right? So you can see how easy it is to interact with end user uh, for an agent. So it will really boost my MTTR uh, further to help. So if I want to know more about this issue, I want to interact with the end user or employee, then simply I can initiate the team call, right? So what it will do, it will create team call between Hannah Walker agent, Hannah Walker end user and the agent. Or I can directly join the Teams meeting here. I should have call initiated on, oops, I'm getting call on my mobile as well. All right. So as a HANA worker, I got this meeting invite. So I'm going to accept this because I want to interact with end user. So I'm going to switch out this. All right. What else I'm also getting? I am getting a call as an end user. So you can see I got a call from automated meeting. I can also join this. So now, so you can see agent can really initiate Microsoft Team meetings by utilizing the ServiceNow integration. So agent and HANA worker end user, they can really talk and they can discuss the issue further. Um, Also, they can utilize the other options here. So you'll see this bot. This bot is basically doing the magic here. It is really controlling the meeting. It is collecting a lot of other information on the behalf of ServiceNow. So you can see, I can utilize these chat options as well. Hey, hi. Right, so we can have a discussion, and you will see as an agent, I will have this chat as well. Yeah. All right. So once my conversation done, we are good on issue. We know the problem. We got sorted out. Then of course, I can leave the call here. Uh, Even I can also leave the call here. What else I can see? Um, so as an end user, you can see how easy it is basically to have those utilize those capabilities and improve the issue resolution. Yeah, if I go to my ServiceNow instance, so as an agent, it really give me a lot of options here. Whatever chat we discuss, I can really have all those chat recorded as part of my incident. As an agent, if that issue is not resolved, then probably I can create incident further. So these are the capabilities of SRW. I'm not going to talk about the capabilities of SRW, but many options that agent can utilize further, right? Also, so this is what one scenario is. Before I go to next scenario, quick question. Are there any plans? Understanding it likely depends on Microsoft to improve the look and feel customization of the conversation interface in Teams. I think this is a more question towards Microsoft Teams, but I believe what I was showing is a default view, classic view. You can switch on this new Teams, so it'll have a improved look and feel. But anyway, this is something question from that ServiceNow team need to take care. But we do have something like this. All right, good. What else? Do we have these steps documented, or I can refer to these video configurations also? How can I set up a demo POC for a customer? I think there is enough content available. You can refer ServiceNow document site. You can refer ServiceNow community, where we have detailed steps how you can do the integration, how you can run through a couple of scenarios. So everything is available. Question was from Himanshu. So you can refer ServiceNow document as well as ServiceNow community page. We do have enough documentation. Of course, you can refer these slides, but these slides are not detailed enough like the ServiceNow documentation side. All right, good. So then I would like to show you one more example. Yeah, so what else we can do? As an end user, of course, I can do I can utilize the integration as an. Oops, let me switch off this. All right. So yeah, these are the couple of things you can do. You can do a lot of automation. There is something called major incident management. If people are not aware about it, so if any incident is currently is going to impact a larger audience, or there is a high probability of impact, then there is a module within ServiceNow called Major Incident Management, where MIM manager, they can promote such kind of incident as a MIM or major incident, and which will give a lot of opportunities and processes to fix those MIM quickly. So if I want to quickly show you, for example, this is what one of the incident is. So you'll see you have option here to utilize Microsoft Teams chat within the normal incident page. Same option you will see here. If you have integrations done, then not only you can initiate the chat, you can also start conference call directly from the incident page. But what I want to show you is, I want to show you something like, if I want to, I'm a major incident manager, and I know this particular um, incident need to promote it as a major incident, then I can promote this incident as a major incident. Then I'll show you what are the additional options you'll get to utilize Microsoft Teams power. This is MIM very urgent. All right, so yeah, let's promote this incident. Oops. Okay, promoted major incident. I want to promote this incident as a major incident. So you will see something called View Workbench, and you can utilize a couple of additional capabilities that really gives power to your team to have a better collaboration with your team to fix these kind of major incident. Lot of collaboration communication options you can utilize here. So, for example, recently this incident promoted as a major incident. There is a problem in the network, and as an manager, I do have multiple options here. I can really utilize Microsoft Teams to have communication about this particular major incident to my teams. I can really create, so if I could just quickly use option, say this is MIM INC 921. Short description. So as a manager, I want to create a communication to my team, saying that there is a major incident is going on. I can utilize various different channels. So one of the channel listed here as Microsoft Teams. So I can utilize Microsoft Team to spread out this information, right? So I can select a user here to whom I want to share this communication. Um, say system admin, of course. I think this is by default available. Also, I want to include Walker. So one of the person in our team should be knowing about this major incident. And I can definitely include few more folks. So as of now, I want to send this communication to these two guys. So everything is done. I can really compose a message and broadcast this message to all these recipients. So all these recipients, they will get a notification to their Microsoft Teams, right? This is urgent MIM, please. Act on this, right? So I want to let these guys know there is a major incident is going on. Boom. So this is sent. If as a HANA Walker, if I should have this in my teams. Okay, did I send out correctly? Oh, okay, go to chat. I'm supposed to have this kind of message. Yes. Oh, okay. Seems like there's some problem. But we'll have this kind of messages, right? On again, no incident. So you can utilize this one of the channel to initiate the chat within ServiceNow. Also, what else I can do? Also, I can set up a meeting. I can initiate Microsoft Teams call by using major incident option. So I can set up something like this. Say I need call with everyone, right? Everyone to fix this from my end. So I can use conference one time, and I would like to invite one more person here. Our agent, Beth. So I want Beth also to be part of this call. Beth engineers, okay, add. So my collaboration shall done. I can initiate the call directly from MIM. I would like to have these guys in this call. I can customize the message and I can start the meeting, or I can initiate the call. So I should have call in a few seconds. Seems like it is initiated. Yeah, so I got a call. So you can see, I can, as an agent, yeah, yep. All right. So you can see, I can initiate a call directly from MIM workflow. So see how easy it is. Not only you can initiate the call, you can control the call itself. So you can really mute the participant directly from ServiceNow, workbench. You can really end the call from here. So there are a couple of things can be utilized by my manager to fix these kind of major incident, uh, and by just doing collaboration with their team members, right? So this can be utilized to improve the agent, or to improve in terms of MTTR further. All right, before I go into the next scenario, quick see if I have question. Can you use assignment group when you add completion task? Yes, you can add. You can utilize feature of groups. You can create your groups in advance. So whenever we have any major incident, you don't need to really select individual people. You can initiate the call. So you can see this option here, groups. You can select these groups. All right, good. I hope I answered this question. Done. Okay, there's another question. During the conference call, if someone put a message into group chat, can we import? Yes, of course, you can import those messages. If I want to just quickly show you, say I'm here in this call and this is important message to save. So during that call, whatever interactions happened, you can really import those, I think from activity. Um, oh, not here. Um, so you can import, uh, or actually you can go back to form here. And you can import messages. Or actually, when you end the call, uh, anyway, ServiceNow is going to import those messages by default uh, as part of um, a regular feature, right? So you can import this message and it's going to be available here as part of your major incident notes. All right, good. There's a follow-up question. Like one more question. We can prohibit export import from a chat as well. Okay, you want to prohibit export import. You can configure, yes. You can configure. But I don't know why someone need to restrict. I think it's a good feature. Pre-import those important conversations as part of a record, those conversations as part of this incident page. All right, good. So before I jump into next scenario, this will be answered. All right, I would like also want to know the feature, but my security team does not. Okay, good. Awesome. I would like to show you a few other capabilities that we have. So you can do a lot of automation by having the integration between ServiceNow and Microsoft Teams. One of the integrations, so if you recall, there are a couple of APIs, actions available within Microsoft Team ecosystem. You can integrate those actions by using flow designer in ServiceNow. So you can automate, many different scenarios uh, by having this integration capabilities. One of the example I'm showing here is, so I created one flow. What this flow is going to do, it is going to connect with Microsoft Teams. It is going to trigger a message on one of the Teams channel if there is any new MIM created or any incident promoted as a major incident, right? So this is one example. You can utilize the flow with the help of Microsoft Teams, various different options. If I want to show you this, so if you recall, I recently promoted one incident as a major incident, right? So I should have one notification already. Let me from here. So as an the member, if I go to my Teams channel, so I've created this channel here, and which is integrated with Flow in the service now. And as I recall you, right? So this is what the incident we just now promoted as a major incident. So I got this kind of notifications automatically as part of this channel. So you can create such channels and, add your team members in these channels to have these kind of automated uh, notifications. Not only I just see the information, but also I can really go directly to ServiceNow. All right, so you can utilize these capabilities by having integration with both the teams. If you have some knowledgeable teams, then probably you can do so many different things. You can utilize these APIs. If I say, so I just show you one example, but you can do many different things. So you can see something like this. You can post a message. You can, utilize different scenarios to automate. There is something called Microsoft Teams Graph API as well. So you can do so many different automations by using those API integrations. With this, I think we are on time. Happy to answer a few more questions if you have. There's a question, not sure, does user have option to subscribe the notification that's sent to MS Teams instead of directly push to them? Yes, they can subscribe. So this is a normal feature in Microsoft Teams. So you have all the normal features as it is. There is nothing ServiceNow is going to change. So whatever subscription options are there within MS Teams can be utilized directly as it is. No change there. Right. Even you can automate, scenarios where if you want your selected team members to be notified uh, with this flow, then you can really choose those conditions. All right, good, awesome. What else? I think we are on time. If we have any last question, then please do post this question in the chat. Otherwise, what I would like to show you is at the end, while you're typing question, um, there are a few recent features released in ServiceNow in the August month, which I want to show you. So, if, for example, I'm agent, I'm in service operation workspace, then there is something called collaboration tab can be utilized to have those chats as well as meetings initiated directly from this page. As an agent, I will have this power to utilize those collaboration features. Also, there is a new feature, something called sidebar discussions can also be utilized for Microsoft Teams. So agent don't need to go away. Was if an agent is have initiated the chat, they can utilize sidebar chat itself here to have those conversations continue. There's something new feature in August month. All right, good. Guys, that's it from me. So if no more question, then I would like you to start experimenting with Microsoft Teams integration in ServiceNow. Post this call, you will have a survey link. Please do fill and provide your survey. It will help us to improve feature. You will have these PPTs as well as recordings, video recordings on the community page in few days. With this, I think that's it. If nothing else, then thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate. I hope you learn something new and you're going to experiment these integrations on your pre-production instance first.